What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stats Aren't Silly, back with another bang DD bang D bang D bang 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 banging episode, man. And on today's episode, we're in the new studio setup. As you can see, we remodeled the studio, we redid it. Finally got the studio built like how I dreamt it, was gonna be. It's finally here. You guys check it out, man. Check it out, man. Got the little, hey James, Tactical Pontoon. I got you on the wall with me, man. You're here with me all the time, man. So every time we're in the studio, I got you with me, James. But anyways, man, so today we got the first video that we're shooting in the new Silly Strategic studio, and it's gonna be the new Peacemaker trigger from Tactical Pontoon Triggers. That is today's episode. All right, so jumping right into it, man. The original channel sponsor, Tactical Pontoon, my boy James, man, he sent us a new trigger shoe for the Glock triggers. If you guys know anything about Tactical Pontoon, man, if you got a Glock type pistol, your Glock is not Gucci'd out unless you got a Tactical Pontoon trigger dropped inside your pistol, man. If you got a Gucci Glock and you don't have a Tactical Pontoon trigger, is your Glock really Gucci? But anyways, man, he sent us a package, a care package, with the new trigger shoe, man. This one is called the Peacemaker trigger shoe, and he sent it black and blue. The little trigger safety is blue, you know, for law enforcement, you know what I'm saying. He got that little law enforcement blue. I'm gonna have to put some I'm gonna put the B-roll footage so you guys can see it, because it's super small and I'm kind of far away from the camera. But yeah, so this is it, man, the Tactical Pontoon trigger. Right off the top, my first impressions of it is I like the quality of it. It's always going to be top quality when you get any type of trigger systems from Tactical Pontoon. It's going to always be top quality, so I don't even have to worry, and I hope I don't have to mention the awesome, superb quality that Tactical Pontoon triggers provide for their trigger systems. It feels nice. It has a really nice weight to it. It doesn't feel cheap. The trigger safety feels nice and solid. It doesn't feel like all cheap and loose and wobbly. It feels super solid. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop this in. Most likely I'm gonna drop it in. This is my secondary backup pistol when I'm on duty, so I'm gonna probably drop this trigger shoe in there and just see how it is, dry fire, take it to the range, and let you guys know what I think about it, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video, because you know YouTube is kind of a stifler against any type of, if you do any type of work on firearms and you try to post it on YouTube, they're going to demonetize the video, try to demonetize the channel. So I'm not going to show you guys how to install this. There's videos out there already by other people if you guys want to see how to install this into your trigger. So if you guys want to learn it, man, you got to go somewhere else. You can't do it here because I need the money from my YouTube monetization, man. All right, so I went ahead and dropped in the trigger. It wasn't hard at all. I replaced the trigger shoe, the whole trigger, and it looks pretty cool. It looks nice. It feels, that flat face trigger just feels super awesome, man. It feels super good. Pull that trigger, reset, pull that trigger. All right, let's check out that trigger reset. It's that safety. As you can see, the safety works, man. And that's right. So I'll give you guys a closer look at the trigger. In focus, man. That thing is really nice, man. Look at that. Trigger squeeze. Let me go ahead and drop this magazine, verify that it's clear. Break. Reset. Break. Reset. Get this thing to focus. Break. Reset. It's a nice trigger, man. Awesome trigger. Looks dope. Looks pretty cool. And the tactical pontoon triggers are so cool, so dope looking, that I finally put the Excommunicado trigger in my custom Glock 23. So now this build looks super dope, super complete. Awesome, man. Yeah. Look at this reset. And that's one thing about the tactical pontoon triggers, man. The trigger shoe, if you replace the trigger shoe, the safety is gonna work. It's an awesome safety. I'm gonna go ahead and try to pull that trigger from the sides without hitting the safety. I'm gonna see if that trigger is gonna go back, and it's not going back. I'm pushing that trigger without hitting the trigger safety, and it's not going back. So you must engage the trigger safety. So the trigger safety, it works, it's 100% safe. You pull that trigger and then boom, releases the safety, man. So it's an awesome trigger. It feels super smooth already, man. Like just replacing the trigger shoe alone, and it just feels good. It just have like a real nice feel to it. Feels super awesome, man. I like the way how that feels. It feels really good. There you have it, man. The tactical pontoon Peacemaker trigger shoe, man. As you can see, the trigger safety is that blue color for law enforcement. My guys at Tactical Pontoon Triggers, man, they support the law enforcement and military community. So this is the Peacemaker trigger shoe. As you can see, it's black. The trigger safety is actually blue. I'm gonna try to get some B-roll for you guys to show you guys what it looks like, man. So yeah, it feels really good, man. I love a flat face trigger, man. It feels really nice, feels good in hand. It feels super smooth, and that flat face just makes a big difference. That flat face trigger makes a big difference every time you're shooting. Whenever you pull that trigger, it just looks awesome. It looks cool. It just feels really pretty straight. So anyways, let me tell you guys what came in the packaging, man. So what came in the packaging was the actual trigger shoe. It came with the actual hex tool that you need for the trigger shoe to tighten it up. A lot of companies, when you order the trigger shoes from them, they don't send you this tool, so you have to find this little itty bitty small hex screw to try to tighten up whatever you're trying to work on. So it came with the hex screw, and for me, he put a whole bunch of swag in there. I don't know if when you guys buy stuff from James and Tactical Pontoon, if you guys can get all the swag, but he sent me a whole bunch of swag, whole bunch of stickers, pretty cool swag, man. Hey man, James, your swag game is on point, bro. Your swag game is on 100,000 right now. Look at this, man. Super dope swag. I'm gonna try to get some B-roll of this stuff so you guys can see. Super dope, super dope, super dope stickers, man. Super dope swag. And like I said, there's a one on the wall right here, the Velcro patch that you'll whip me every time I shoot a video, James. So here we go, man. So that's what came in the bag. It's super easy to install. The tools that I actually needed for this was, you just need a little hammer. If you got the Glock tool, you can use a Glock tool to help for the punch. If not, a regular punch set. This is the other punch that I use just to help get the trigger shoe out. I use a tape. You can, if you have an armor's block, you can use an armor's block. I like to use tape, or I like to use this little block right here for when I'm working on my rifles. This is like my rifle stand, but it has a little indentation where I can use as an armor's block. So I usually use that as an armor's block also. So that's all you need, man. All you need is a little hammer, a little punch, some tape, a roll of tape, or armor's block, and that's all you need. And it literally took me no more than 5 minutes to replace the trigger shoe. And I'm not an expert trigger dude, I'm not an expert at replacing triggers, but it's so easy. A caveman can do it, man. But anyways, man, here it is, man. The Peacemaker trigger shoe housing, man. I love the way it feels, man. That flat face trigger just feels super awesome, and when you pull that trigger, it just feels really good, man. It feels like a whole new gun. Like right now, it feels like I'm shooting my shadow systems because of the flat face trigger, and that's just an awesome feeling. Oh man, I can't wait to go out and shoot this thing, because I feel like I'm gonna be a little bit more like accurate now, just because of the trigger shoe housing. So that's gonna definitely make a big difference when I'm on the range, and I just love the way it feels. I love the way how it works, man. And It's just awesome, man. Everything is just super cool, super awesome. So appreciate you, Tactical Pontoon Trigger. I believe he said that this is the first channel that's gonna showcase the Peacemaker trigger shoe. So if this might be a YouTube first with the Tactical Pontoon Peacemaker trigger shoe, man. Awesome, awesome trigger shoe. I love it. I like it. Make sure you guys go out and hit up James, and I'm pretty sure I have a code with them, a discount code. I'm gonna find that code and I'm gonna put it somewhere in the bottom right here so you guys can get a discount. So when you guys order from Tactical Pontoon Triggers, let them know that your boy Stasson Sealy from Sealy Strategic sent you, man. But anyways, man, until the next episode, man, it's your boy Stasson Sealy. We'll see you on the next episode, man. Remember, always be greater than you were yesterday. We live to train because we train to live. Go out, learn how to shoot, learn how to protect yourself, because you are your own first responder. Police, 911 dispatch, state troopers, sheriff, they're not going to be there that very second you need emergency services, man. So go out, learn how to shoot, train, learn how to protect your family, learn how to defend yourself, man. Till the next episode, man, it's your boy Stasson Sealy. We'll see you, man. Peace.